So welcome to episode 5 of the TJTV podcast with myself, Tom.
I'm Jake.
We are joined today by Miss Cheshire 2019-20 and Little Mix the Search superstar, Miss Melina Halpin.
I hate you so much.
I have to go all out. Go hard or go home.
You made me feel really special, thank you.
How are you? Where are you? Not in Costa del Liverpool there, are you?
No, I'm actually in Costa del Marbella. Do you want to have a little look?
I do.
Just to make it a bit jolly. The sun's shining today.
I hate you.
Not better than ever now.
I absolutely hate it. Fucking pissing down here.
Is it actually?
Yeah, hailstone and everything.
Do you know what though? The best is yet to come, boys.
I know.
The end is here, so hopefully the weather sorts itself out there as well.
So, how's lockdown been for you then? What have you been up to? How's lockdown been? What have you been up to?
Do you know what? Like, luckily for me, I've actually kept myself really busy just because most of my work's based on my phone anyway.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just been a really good chance just to get that creative and, you know, throw yourself into things that you possibly wouldn't have the time to do. So it's all right. Like, it's obviously shit because we can't go anywhere, but say that again.
You have to make the best of it, don't you?
Huh?
You have to make the best of it.
Yeah, exactly.
What new stuff have you been doing in lockdown?
Do you know what? Just focusing mainly on new music. It's been really good. And I'm working with a really cool guy at the minute over in Marbella. This is what I mean when you do things like this. It's the same in every country. It's just given me a chance to dive into that, really.
But it's obviously the singing route you're going to be going down now. Is that the career path you want to be going to?
Yeah, I haven't got a clue.
You've done obviously a bit of modelling, acting, singing.
You're so right.
Nice. So
I'm so bipolar and I get bored so easy as well. I'm like, I dive into one thing and I'm like, meh, I had enough of that, and then it's just. But no, to be honest, I think it's music's my passion really. So yeah.
I mean, obviously being on Mix the Search, that just blew up, didn't it?
Yeah, that was weird.
You were a belter on that, by the way. Really good.
Say that again.
Little Jasper Blue Band, you're really good.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what? We're all actually still in contact with each other.
He's going to be recording anything or?
Say that again. Sorry, the signal.
Recording anything with each other, or are you just going to go down the solo route?
Yeah, so we kind of, when the show kind of fizzled out, I shouldn't even say that, sorry, when the show kind of ended for us, I think we just got more focused on like our own individual stuff. And like the good thing about it was it did bring us together as like, you know, a new friendship group, which is great. Like they literally are my family now, which is amazing. But I think we're just focusing on ourselves for now.
Yeah.
Beats them every day though, literally.
Yeah, that's good. No, it's good that.
Yeah.
I mean, like you had a good connection, like from the very start. Well, that's what it come across anyway on telly. That,
do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. That you just clicked straight away.
Yeah, no, we did. Yeah. No. It was the weirdest thing, dude, because like we didn't really know like what to expect. I didn't know I was going to be in a mixed band. I didn't know if, you know, I didn't know if it was going to be a girl band or anything like that. So the whole idea of the show for us was so mysterious. Yeah. And I think Little Mix just kind of just wanted to throw you in and just kind of see what happens. And thank God it just made it 10 times easier that we actually all liked each other.
How did the audition process take place? How did you start the audition?
It was the weirdest thing. So I was kind of out of the game for a while. Because when I graduated, I dove straight into it and I just kind of thought, right, I just need a little break from everything. And then producers ended up coming to Liverpool and going to my old college that I used to go to. And they just rang me and was like, do you want to head down? And like, I was heading down thinking, you know, I wasn't even going to get far. And then they kept calling me back to London over and over again, giving us new songs, new music. But before you actually get to meet the girls and have your first audition that's filmed on television, you've got to have about like 6 producers meetings. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I think they're just narrowing it down really, just so the girls get the what the hell is that noise? My coffee machine's doing all kinds. But yeah, I think they just want to narrow it down very thinly. But yeah, it was good. It was a good process. We got to work with like Little Mix's choreographers, and the production company were called Black Skull, and they've done the creative team for Dua Lipa, you know, all of the big dogs on like the scenery and the sets and everything. We got to work with Jay Revell, he's worked with Madonna, Little Mix, loads of people. So the experience was just amazing to work with people with that high credibility in the industry. It was great.
You know, the run up to it, are they very much like the producers, you know, you need to be quiet about this, you need to not tell anyone, or are they just like, fuck it, tell who you want?
Oh my God, no. Like, you cannot tell anyone. And do you know what? For us, it was even harder because the show was meant to go out in April before you did the big lockdown. Yeah. And then we had to be quiet for a year. Oh, it was so yeah. It was so frustrating. Like, the whole process was meant to be over and done with in about 4 months, and it ended up being a year of my life. Like, amazing, but it was mad because yeah, you were dying to tell people, obviously.
I'd struggle with that, you see. I would. I'm shite at keeping secrets.
I got a phone call of Tipping Point on Friday straight away.
I'm going to be on Tipping Point. You know.
What? We're on Tipping Point?
It's going to be on Tipping Point. Yet.
You're joking. I fucking love Tipping Points.
Yeah, so no, I couldn't do that.
No, I
not the secret bit.
With that, yeah.
So fair play, like a year. Do you know what I mean? That's a long time to keep a secret.
Yeah, it was. And do you know what? Though the time actually worked in our favour of like gelling with the bands and bringing us a bit closer together as well, because we were just thrown in the deep end of, okay, you guys are bands, make sure you all like each other, you've got to have this, have that. And so we actually had a year to get our shit together, which was good.
Yeah,
but you know what is, Tom, you've done a similar industry as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. I feel dead old now. Back when I was a little But you know what? Like, I proper miss it. I really do. Like, I just miss being on a stage and acting and just... For me, like, being on the stage is just being myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't done it for fucking a long time. But, you know, I admire anyone who chases that acting career because it's fucking tough.
Oh my God, how tough is it, please?
So hard, you know.
Like, of all the years that you could pick, like,
yeah,
that one, you're like, what am I doing? Like, it's so hard.
You know, fair play, as I said, I enjoyed it. I thought you were great on it. It was a good show. It's a good, you know, I wouldn't have, personally, it's something I wouldn't have watched.
Yeah.
The only reason I watched it was obviously because yourself was on it.
Oh, really? Sorry, my battery.
Yeah.
Not that.
So I thought,
I love that. At least you're supporting me.
Melina, you know, she's my mate. I'm going to watch it. But now I was like, wait, like, yeah!
Did your Instagram followers just like skyrocket after it?
Say that again, sorry.
Did your Instagram followers just go like sky high after it?
Yeah, well, it was weird because I was always private on Instagram and I had something like 2,000 followers. Like I didn't gram. Like, I loved it and I loved seeing what everyone else was up to, and you know, I loved the odd little fit pic and that, but I weren't like
your personal life, personal in it, yeah.
Yeah, it weren't really my thing, and then literally just like the minute it happened, it was so overwhelming. Like, I trended on Twitter, which I don't even know what means even still today, but that was cool. And then, like, you know, people who were going into your DMs and stuff, you were like, oh my God, I've watched you on the telly, like, that's so cool, hi. Yeah. But yeah, it was madness.
Real.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It comes with the good things and the bad things, obviously, but
Yeah.
who gives a shit about the bad things? It was all positive.
So how long do you plan on staying in Marbella for then? Is this like just while you're recording stuff or?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking of just like playing it by ear.
Yeah, go with the flow.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing at the minute. But I'm thinking I might come back to England in like May time-ish or something like that.
Yeah.
Just because I've got a home out here, so
Yeah.
why not?
I'm not jealous in the slightest. Like, you gotta put me up on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
There's like they're cheap now as well.
Right, let's put the flight after this. We should have just done a face-to-face podcast.
You just put over.
Looking out, could have been quicker. So obviously, as you said, you're very much, you go with the flow, you don't have a plan, which is fucking great. I suppose the question of what we expect to see from Melina then is, who knows?
Right, well, do you know what? I lie, I've got something coming up, but I can't reveal it just yet. So, but it's complete. It's a 360. It's completely different to what I've been working on, but it's really exciting, and I'm probably allowed. Say that again.
You get any hints or what it may be? Or you want to rap? Go on.
I can't. I wish I could. I can't be asked getting sued. You know what I mean?
TV shows, and then we'll see your reaction. It's definitely going to be Love Island. Sex on the beach or something like that.
Could be,
I'm shouting it now. For a reaction. Let's see a reaction. So, when will that be announced then? Well, again, is that just with the lockdown and stuff?
Yeah, do you know what? Again, it was meant to be in February, and then obviously got postponed because of all this madness. So, but it's looking to aim for July, August time. So, fingers crossed, that should be good.
That's me going to be watching another program I don't watch. Nice one, Melina.
What have you been up to then? What's going on in the world of TJTV then?
Well, we just kind of going with the flow, just building it. To be honest, it was just something we wanted to do. Me and Jay grew up together. We've acted together. We're best friends, and we thought the best thing closest to acting would be a podcast.
I love that.
This is our goggle box.
This is our goggle box, yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Why don't we should do that?
We should, Dave's
going to want to
YouTube.
watch, yeah. So that, and obviously with the lockdown happening and nothing much going on, we thought, you know what, let's just do it now.
Yeah.
If we don't do it now, we probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And now we've started doing it. We're not going to stop, so the momentum will keep up.
Exactly. And you know what as well, like the future is everything on the mobile phone. Like I don't care what anybody says. Like
totally agree with you. 100%.
Literally is. And I think like these days you can literally start anything from your phone, and there's no better time to start it than now.
Isn't it? Like you look at TikTok now. TikTok is like the new It is though. It's like I've created a TikTok for the new coffee shop we're opening. It's just like, because that's the way the world we're going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what I find with TikTok? Do you know like the way our mums and our nans and that are still on Facebook? I feel like we're still on Instagram, and then we're going to be like the oldies on Instagram, and they're all TikToking, innit?
Yeah, it is.
It is, and they're going to be like, "Oh my god, you still use Instagram?" And we're all like,
I've got it just to watch the videos.
It's not like something as popular as
that's what you said.
use.
It is like the teenagers, isn't it, that are creating the most content on TikTok? Like I walk past the park, 13-year-old girls go for it, and you're like, TikTok. It's mad, but yeah, fucking hard. I didn't think of it like that.
Point, to be fair.
It's a very good point. So
it's actually proper hard though to create a TikTok. Do you know what I like about it though? Like okay, I know you get the odd little skin smooth filter and whatever, but it is proper real and it's dead funny, some of them.
Yeah.
Whereas Instagrams, it's a little bit fake, isn't it now?
I think so, yeah. I think Instagrams are very fake. You can create a world on Instagram, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You create this false lifestyle of whatever you want.
Yeah.
But TikTok's very, very raw. As you said, there's no like filters, there's no this, that. It's just
yeah, definitely. I always love the ones where it's like someone falling over, or do you know what I mean?
usually me.
It's usually
It's always me falling over. So Melina, obviously growing up in obviously the world of the acting, the singing, the dancing, who was your biggest inspiration growing up?
Oh my God, like to whittle it down to one. That's proper hard. Do you know what? I went through a weird phase of being obsessed with Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Like just like adored him and adored that whole like 1920s vibe. I just thought it was dead sexy, and I'm obsessed with jazz music. So I think in the music world, he's somebody that like my tone takes after a lot. Like really love that jazzy vibe. But then I went through a weird phase of being loving Nicole Kidman as well. I don't know why. I just loved it. So random. I think when I watched Moulin Rouge,
Yeah, love it.
I was like, yeah, I think I want to do that. I want to do that. Yeah, it was cool.
So obviously, what college is it you went to?
So I went to Liverpool Theatre School.
Was that
It was fun.
intense? Is it 100 mph or nothing? Or
Oh my God. So like, well, 'cause I met you working in the beer cellar, didn't I?
yeah.
So like, my mum was like, you're not going to that college unless you have a job. So like, I'd be in college from, I think we'd start at 8 in the morning, but we'd warm up our bodies at like 7 a.m. and then we'd leave at 6, and then I'd come and work in the beer cellar, like pouring pints on the weekends. But it was brutal, but we were trained by like probably some of the best people who've been here, like teaching in the industry. So it was good, but I think at the time it was hard. But
7 days really, innit? Because I remember in the beer cellar, obviously you was in all weekend, and you weren't like 4-hour shifts, were you? It's like 10 or 12 or nothing.
No, I remember, like, I think it was Ian was my manager at one point, and he was like, Melina, I need you to pick up a keg, and I was like, no. I was like, my dad would kill me. I was like the shittest bartender ever.
It's fun,
good time.
Yeah, no, good time.
What age did you get into acting?
I started training, like singing, dancing, acting about 3 years old. My mum just dragged me into a dance studio.
Here's your ballet shoes, crap on.
Yeah.
Literally, but like my mum was so funny because my mum's not a dance mum at all. Yeah. And you do get these crazy dance mums. So like she'd like throw me in, and they'd all the dance mums would stay, and she'd just run away and come pick me back up. She just wasn't into that vibe at all. It's just, that was like my thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was I was probably 3 years old.
So Miss Cheshire. That's a big deal. It's funny. Someone wins Miss Cheshire, and then Melina goes home and eats pizza. Absolutely love it. Just like zero fucks. Like, yeah, sound. Get the on the What was that like? That was like,
oh my God.
It was random, right? Out the blue.
Yeah, I just laugh at Miss Cheshire because my mates take the piss out of me and call me Miss Kirby. So when someone actually goes Miss Cheshire, I'm like, I just say Miss Kirby. Yeah, it was random. I come back from Miami, and you know when you go through like the whole like breakup thing, you're feeling a bit like I'm so like sad and depressed. So like somebody that I knew was just, they scouted me on Instagram, was like, do you want to do it? And I thought, oh, why not? I could probably do with the confidence boost, but didn't have a clue what I was doing. Just got a bikini from my wardrobe and I had this dress. And it was literally, the pageant was in like 6 days and I ended up winning it. It was weird. I was like, wow, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine all them girls that are prepped for months and years, and Melina just strolls and goes, yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god! Do you know what though? I proper needed it. I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. I think that happened to make me again. Do you know what I mean?
No, fair play.
Yeah, and all the girls there, like, because they're all so big on women empowerment. I was like, wow, I was like, this world's sick. I was like, I feel proper good about myself. I was like, I feel so good about myself. And then I won it. I was like, this is sick. I love it. I loved the whole vibe, because I think people underestimate pageants, but I'd highly recommend it. I really would.
Pageants.
Say that again.
How many people are in it? How many people try and be Miss Cheshire?
So, I think to be I'm not sure on the application process, but there was 20 girls when I did it, and then you qualify to go on to Miss Great Britain.
Yeah. Wow.
So I qualified to do it, and then obviously started doing little mixes each, and then they were like, yeah, well, hopefully the filming days won't fall on the final of Miss Great Britain. So I was like, sick, like, this is a good year for me, do you know what I mean? And then literally like 3 days before, they were like, no, yeah, you're filming. And I was like, fuck!
Miss Kirby to Miss Great Britain.
That's a big step, isn't it? What would you call
that was a bit too sick.
Call you Miss Crosby Beach today. I've graduated from Miss Kirby and now Miss Crosby Beach.
Would that be yours, Tom, Miss Crosby Beach?
Yeah, I think mine would be Mr. Otterspool.
Oh, you too.
Oh, Miss Otterspool.
Hello. I'm Mr. Otterspool.
I got tingles.
No, fair, you know, it's good. It's good to see you doing well.
Oh, thank you.
Obviously, you know, from all back in the day in Beer Keller, you're a young little girl. I mean, we're young,
like, we can't even speak about some of the stuff that happens back in the day.
We all get locked up.
So much fun.
But no, I'm excited to obviously see what's coming, and I'm going to start thinking now of what you're going to be in.
I know.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, hopefully it fucking happens, but... What's the score back in England then? Is everything going back to, like, talk me through it, because I kind of feel a little bit out the loop.
So, we're in March, aren't we?
Yeah.
So is it
a month yesterday?
Yeah, a month. So the 12th of April?
Yeah.
12th of April, you can have outside beer gardens, so to speak.
Oh, nice.
And you can meet, is it group of 6 again?
Group of 6, I think, yeah.
It's fucking so confusing.
I know.
Actually going on. So that's April. And then
gyms.
And gyms, yeah. So Jay will be back on work.
Oh, yeah, because you do PT and don't you, Joe?
Yeah, it's been...
I love that.
Been hard, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And then...
I'll have to hit you up when I come home. I want, like, a big ass and a little waist.
That's what you said.
I just got a big waist and a little ass. So don't go to him, he does something to you wrong.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, then the 17th of May is Rule of 6, but inside. So, like, the likes of, like, Balls Deep can reopen and stuff like that.
Yeah. Are you guys doing anything outside? Or can you not?
We're probably going to open the coffee shop.
Nice.
That's on April, because we've got an outside area for that.
What's the coffee shop called again?
That's...
Oh yeah, it's the girly one, isn't it?
Yeah. Honestly, it's incredible. It's so nice.
It looks like Instagram pic heaven.
There we go.
That's exactly what you're after.
It's the most Instagrammable coffee shop in Liverpool.
Is it? Oh my god. See, do you know what? It's actually really fucking bad. But like, do you know, when I walk around, like if I see little sceneries, I'm like, yeah, you could get a pic there. Like I constantly think about like the pic background. It's just the world that we live in these days, isn't it?
What's it like in Marbella? Like, what's the rules over there? Are you on a lockdown?
You know what? Everything's pretty much sound here. Restaurants open, bars open, hairdressers, gyms, but everything shuts at 6 p.m.
Right, okay.
But yeah, it's getting renewed to, I think this weekend actually it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's like getting better.
That's good. I mean, fucking hell. I just want to go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Can imagine.
and have a seafood linguine.
You just want to go through town and it's busy.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like a ghost town.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's weird. It really is. But, you know, as you said earlier, brighter things ahead. Everyone's going to bounce back, and we'll
Yeah, exactly.
again soon. You know what I mean? So, you got much planned today then?
No, nothing planned today. I've just got a few meetings. I was actually, do you know what? I actually started writing a song yesterday, which was quite sick.
Yeah.
Do you ever get that where you just like get that creative buzz and then you just go and do something random? Wait the next day. You are?
I get it, and then I'll just go blank.
Oh.
Like I'll have like a 5-minute buzz, then fuck all.
Yeah.
Try up.
Well, I was doing that last night, and then, you know, on your notes on your phone, and last night I was like, yeah, this is sick, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, that's crap as shit. It's like when you're in the zone though, but it's good though, because this is why these things take time, because when you like calm down of the adrenaline of thinking that you're onto fucking Grammy winning music. And then you're like, oh wait, no, that's actually quite shite.
I'm so jealous. I just want some sun.
Same. Looking at the background there.
Honestly, that backdrop is insane. Like,
it's, do you know what, it is absolutely good. Have you been to Mobs?
I haven't, no. No.
Oh, you need to come.
No. I'll be sleeping on the couch. Got my name on it. But no.
I know,
Melina, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you.
Oh, thank you. And now I miss you so much.
I haven't seen you I think last time I seen you was the photo shoot. Jeez,
oh my god, that's so pretty. Do you know how many people, like, me mates will walk past that and take a picture and send me like, what the hell? That was like best photo shoot ever.
We just got bladdered after.
I remember I was just bladdered on the photo shoot, diving into the bucket, like, woo!
I think it went through.
So much fun. Oh no, thank you so much for having me, lads. It's been lovely.
It's been great, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing big things from you. No, it's nice seeing people from Liverpool doing well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's brilliant to see, and obviously, when it's a mate, it's even better. So, all the luck and all the positive vibes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming on. And take care. We'll speak soon.
Speak soon, TJTV. Love you. Thank you for having me.
Like, subscribe, follow, you get me. Take care, Melina.
Bye.
See you later.